Hi friends, this is Julie Tillman from Poetic Artistry, and today I'm super excited to share with you my first card with the March My Monthly Hero kit from Hero Arts. The kit just launched today along with a host of lovely add-ons. I mean, this is a really gorgeous release. It's themed around Japanese cherry blossoms and spring beauty. And all of the product links are in the description box below, along with a link to my blog post, which is part of our monthly blog hop. So hop along and leave some comments on each of the designers' blogs for a chance to win this month's prize. I am so in love with this kit and all the Asian beauty that surrounds it. So let's get started. So this stamp set in the kit has some lovely color layering scene building stamps, and my stamping brain just does not understand color layering and building scenes very well. So I'm flying a little blind here, and we'll see how it goes and surely get some ideas on how to do it better next time. I start with the solid blossoms, the tops of the trees inked in cotton candy, and then go in with the detail stamp with bubblegum ink. And I'm stamping two of these since I know that from my track record that I usually almost always goof up one at some point in the process. So after stamping those treetops, I'm going to pull out my little die cut machine and cut these treetops with the coordinating die. And now I am going to move on to the tree trunk, and I'm starting with soft brown, and I will warn you, all of my ink pads are very, very dry. I need re-inkers, and I just keep spending money on stamps instead of re-inkers. So I am going in with both colors of soft brown and Cup-A-Joe, and then I die cut that. And now I am going to go in with the large long strip stamp, and I'm not sure quite what my thought process was here, but I think that I thought that this was like a swamp or something, so I chose pool party, but probably you want to pick like a lighter green or something for this. Then I went in with emerald pigment ink, but we'll fix it later. And then now I'm going in with what I think is the pond. I think it's supposed to be a pond in grasses, and I went with the blue raspberry reactive ink. And I have no idea what these are. I'm thinking that they're little lily pads or little, I don't know, they could be stepping stones, they could be grasses. I have no idea. So I'm sure somebody else on the hop, I'm really excited to see what other people did with this, because I know that I'm just going to go, oh, duh. What? I totally get it now. But sometimes it's just the process, it's the journey of figuring things out, and it's a lot of fun. It really is. And so now I'm just fiddling with the trees and deciding whether I want one or two. And I think that tree fits really well in that little dip. And now I'm fussing with this because I'm not sure what I want to do. And I'm like, I'm filling in the white spots. And then I stamp some more of those grasses, and then I didn't like the way I did it, so I took a baby wipe, and then I liked the way that looked, so I started just wiping it down, and it gave this soft grassy look, and I really did like that look. And so I overstamped it with the darker green in the solid. And now I am doing a little bit of smooshing with plastic bag and the sapphire pigment ink, and just blotting it off and spritzing and blotting it off and drying some more. And then I'm going in with Pool Party as well, just to add a little bit more aqua in there, little depth to the color. And a little dry time. And now fiddling again. And yeah, I cut that block down to like 4 inches wide, and I'm not sure how long it was, but just so that I could layer that grassy part over it. And I'm setting it next to a ruler so I can get it to 4 by 5 1/4. So now I'm tucking in the tree on the bottom under the grass, but on the top I'm putting a little bit of foam tape so that I can get a little bit of dimension, but it still looks natural that that tree is back in the background. And now I'm taking a distress tool and just roughing up the edges just a little bit. Just give it a little bit of a worn look and some extra texture. I'm gonna stamp this sentiment. I chose the Live Life in Full Bloom. I just love the fonts in this set. So I want to stamp this in a little circle, or I want to cut this out in a circle, but I want a little bit of interest. So I'm going to add those treetops, just portions of the treetops on the top and the bottom, in first the cotton candy. And then I'll go in with the detail stamp with bubble gum. And I just love these pinks and how this tree just, I don't know, it's just a beautiful look. The blossoms. And so when I'm done inking this up, I'm going to cut it with the Infinity nesting circle dies. And then I already have a black mat cut for it, which I'll glue it to. A little bit of heat setting there just in case something was going to smudge. I didn't want to ruin it at this point. And now this is something that you could have done way back, and I would suggest doing it way back at the beginning before you die cut. But I just decided that I needed a little more texture, so I went in with some clear embossing ink and the sparkle embossing powder. And it worked out for me this time that I was doing it. It was a little bit risky to do it at this point in the project, but I figured I had that other tree if I needed to really take it apart. Still. So I am adding a foam sheet to the back of this just to give it a little bit of dimension and lift. And I'm just using the what's it called? Precision glue? Yeah, precision glue. And letting that dry just a little bit and placing it. And then I'm going to add my sentiment up on foam tape and place it down. And we're going to be finished with this card. And thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you'll head to the description box below to find the link to my Blog Hop post and check out all the other amazing creations from the team. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.